hate it when I'm running late. I want to be on the lake by 10 a.m. and it's already afternoon. I kept hitting the snooze button on my alarm. Oh, there we go. En route now. Getting closer. I'll be on the water in about 30 minutes or less. All right, I made it to the prep lane. The rope out of there. Grab my cracks. My life vest. I got my beach towel, 2 other vests for the ladies on the beach. Got my sandwiches down there ready to go. All right, let's get this thing rigged. Here we go. Let's get it back down in there in the water. I'll probably get it. This place is packed today. Fired up. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I got everything. Let me warm up a second. Come on. Where's my loop at here, Timmy? You gotta be tethered. Push it out a little bit and get this thing going. Finally, I'm on the lake. First spot I'm going to go is I'm going to cruise on down to the one cove underneath the bridge, and then I hit no idle or no wake zone, and I'm going to work my way towards Skull Island. I name a lot of places out here in association, I guess, because the first thing I found on that island when I got there was a skull a couple years ago. Ain't that cute? They're all coming down for a landing. That there is it's a small beach for the campers. Pretty nice back here in the cove. You see what I'm forgetting already? My hat. As soon as I would have stomped down on the throttle, I would have lost this hat too. Got a few of them in this lake. And I don't know if I mentioned this before. 2 iPhone 7 Pluses. I think I'm up to 13, 14 pairs of sunglasses. Because what I'll do is I'll stop the craft, shut it off, and dive right in the water because I'm so hot and not realize my sunglasses are on. And they sink fast. But let's make it down to Skull Island. I'll try to film with one hand and not fall off this thing until we get going a little bit. Man, it gets beautiful out. No wake area bay. What sucks is it's going to be about 40 minutes or a little bit less to get to Skull Island that I want to check out. Halfway I might have to just dive in the water and cool off. We'll see. Gosh, it's so beautiful out here. Oh, what I mean by no wake zone is, hey, you got to idle. Average around 4 or 5 miles an hour. You can't create a big white wake tonight. So it'll be a while before I get there. Gosh, 50 miles of shoreline. You got to figure squatches come down to the water's edge to cool off during the night or wherever. Back in all these twisting and snake-like coves. Alright, there's the little Skull Island right there is what I call it. And I had a feeling this was going to happen. When the lake level is kind of high, it doesn't create any like sandy beach areas where I can come up on. But the reason why I like this so much is I found a ton of deer tracks that would come from the main land here across the water and up in there. So So I'm kind of wondering if deer do that to get away from packs of coyotes, or has anybody seen them coyotes swimming before? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get closer and loop around and see if there's a place to shore up. Darn, I'll see how high the lake level is. I don't think I'm gonna find a spot to shore up. I'd like to though. Darn it. Because usually 10, 20 feet out would be nice sandy shore or beach area. The lake's just so high. Maybe on the other side where that pontoon boat was. Nope, if I do land there, it's too thick to walk in. I'll keep looking. Darn it, this was all nice sandy beach area last year at this time. We've had a lot of rainfall this year so far. Nope, that's way too shallow right there. Darn. All this sandbar is underwater. Now this ain't the island, but looks like a spot I can possibly pull up in there. Let's see. Oh yeah. I gotta stop this and put both hands on the steering wheel here. So many boats on the lake, man, they're really stirring up the water. What is that? Bunch of rocks on a piece of bark. I guess people could have done that. That's weird. I'll probably walk in there a little bit, check things out. Interesting. Oh, seriously. God, I hate that shit. Did somebody do camp out here once? Shit, there ain't nothing back here. Been here a few times, and once I kicked up a bunch of deer that were bedded down back here. I'm gonna try another spot. Off the main lake, there are so many channels and coves to check out. Just gotta watch the depth. You never know what's around like the next corner here. I'm so looking forward to seeing something standing there. Looks like a dead end. There goes a big heron. Okay. That'll work. There ain't no way to get up to that jungle. I was hoping to find a little game trail before I come up on this stuff here and I couldn't cross it, but I don't see anything. Jeez. Interesting. That's enough for me on the lake. It's 6 p.m. Headed home. But I'll tell you what, I can't wait till the water level does go down, so it exposes, you know, the sandy beaches and peninsulas, shoreline. Because not only people like walking along that, so do forest critters. And they leave their evidence left behind. So I can't wait until that happens. It's going to be about another 2 months before they lower the lake.